こんにちは皆さん。今日は水曜日戦場です。俺は Garrison Archangel のプロデューサー、Paolo です。Hi everyone, this is Paolo from the Garrison Archangel team, and this is Wednesday Warzone. It's just me today. Sad, I know. But I'd like to keep this quick. I'd like to announce that this game is entering its second phase. We're actually working on multiplayer, true network multiplayer right now, and I just want to show off what stuff we're also adding. So everyone asking when's the new stuff coming up. I'll just say that once we get the multiplayer out, we might actually release the game as an early access title or as a closed beta. We're still figuring that out, and it might take a while. I'll just promise you that all the new content you guys are looking for, we've already made them. They're being tested right now, like I'm showing off in this build. And what you're seeing right now is the Myrmidon body, which is a power type body. Like all it has is strength, and at the expense of speed and armor. But in this case, I added on some extra armor internals. And the weapons I'm using include the Sci-Tech, which is a boomerang Kopesh, that's what we call it, and the rifle spear, which is a beam rifle that becomes a spear. So as you can see, it's like a Magnum Barrette, but it has a different moveset. The beam rifle is actually supposed to do something else that we're not able to show in this video. But once you get it, once it comes out, you'll see for yourselves. You guys will be in for a surprise. And as you can see, this mode is called Horde mode, which is a game mode that involves you taking on waves of enemies that are easy to kill. So it's our attempt of creating a single player experience, though we found that it also makes for a great co-op experience. I just don't have people around. But I did show in a previous video me and Manny taking on this challenge. We didn't reach very far, but as you can see, if you guys with your friends think you can take on the challenge, you'll definitely want to try out this mode when it comes out. So that's it. Well, I say that's it, but there's a lot more actually. I just want to show these just to reassure everyone that yes, lots of this new content will be in the game once we release it. We're aiming for a Q1 release next year, but there's way more content actually that we have planned that's still in development. So you can look forward to so much more beyond this, beyond whatever you're seeing right now. So as you can see, there's new moves. Like I have that weird ninja move, and then once I go into spear mode, I'm all stabby, and they all die. And the nice thing about this Horde mode is a lot of us are accustomed to PvP game, and the meta of the PvP game, it changes in Horde mode because you want to really minimize getting hit, although I'm not too good at it. See, I'm down to low health after 10 waves. Is this probably the end for me? One of the developers, I joked that I wouldn't last past first season, and I can see why. So I died after 11 waves alone. So if you guys think you can do better, I guess when we release this mode, you guys can see for yourselves if you're true new types. And I hope you guys purchase the game when we do release it. I mean, you guys are great. The fans of this game have been great. I love that people are constantly talking on Discord about what equipment to take, what body types to use, the meta. Our competitive scene is great for an alpha. It's amazing. And I can see there's so much creativity with given that we've only revealed like 3 of the body sets, so I can only imagine what kind of builds you guys will see once you have all these body sets out. See, like with different stats. You guys only have access to the 3 bodies and they're actually pretty limited since we've only given you a generic heavy and a high speed and a balanced. So once you have access to the high armor and the high power builds, you guys are in for a treat. I swear. You'll have so much bodies to play with. Although some of these bodies are, they're really just cosmetics. So we're still discussing how. Actually, we do have a plan. I just don't want to go into detail with it about how these cosmetics will work. But for example, the Yuki is basically a Rattel. It has the same stats. So 102. Or no, it's not the Rattel. It's actually the Shrike. So the Yuki is basically the Shrike in terms of stats, and the Shrike is a basic frame. And the basic frames will be made available for everyone to play because we don't wanna paywall gameplay mechanics, and we know this game has a strong competitive scene. So we'd like to have everything out there in terms of gameplay and mechanics. We want everything out there so that it's all fair. If you purchase the game, you have the same toys. I guess you have the same toys, at least stat wise and gameplay wise, as a guy who's been playing for a while. So the cosmetics will really only be there so you can look cool, and there's also gonna be a lot of that. As you see, we've already I think there's 20 in here, and we plan to have 10 base next. So we've already made the cosmetic versions for all 10, and there's gonna be more. So you guys have a lot to look forward to if you just want to look cool. We're giving you 10 mechs, and then you can get 10 more if you play the game, or if you want more, you can get more basically. And that's not even talking about our weapons. So right now you're all familiar with the hand weapons, but you haven't seen the side tech, or that's it. These are funny. Or yeah, I haven't shown this off yet in the ads, but you're seeing an exclusive here on this Wednesday Warzone. This is actually the alternate Dominus, but that's enough about that. The Dominus has a special place in my heart. It'll be my baby forever and ever. Anyway, so that being said, yeah, we still have a lot of weapons for you to try out. So you haven't seen these missiles yet. I'll talk about those later on. You haven't seen these yet, and we have so many back weapons. It's just so funny. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to in the game. I hope you guys stay tuned, and even though we may stop making free demos for a while, just know that there's a lot. When we do announce an update, you'll be getting a lot of stuff. It'll be so totally worth it. I've seen what you guys can do with the 3 bodies and the weapons we've given, and now that when we actually give you the full version of the game, you'll have a lot more toys to play with. You'll have a lot more features to play with, like playing online, playing with friends, playing horde mode, playing survival, team survival with friends, and yeah, and a lot more customization options. Yeah, if you are already having fun with our customization, we're gonna give you more stuff to play with. So I'd like to thank everyone who helped us thus far, and you should know that we're able to do this game because of you guys. And that being said, although I did make it sound like we're not gonna make any more free demos for a while, I'm actually going to announce a new campaign, a likes campaign on Facebook. A little bit of something to drum up interest in the game during the coming holidays like Christmas. If we get enough likes on Facebook, we'll actually release a new version of the demo with the Myrmidon unlocked for you guys to try out. So I think the Myrmidon is an interesting body frame because it offers you a lot of strength and at the expense of everything else. So I'd like to see what builds you guys can try out. So please do invite your friends and family to like us on Facebook. And if we get enough likes, we'll probably throw in the Mammoth in there. The Mammoth being the armor type. And who knows? Let's see how far it goes until we actually release the game or release a beta of the game. So just stay tuned, guys, and thanks a lot. This project's able to reach far because of your support, and I'm really thankful for everyone. So that being said, this is Paolo. Thanks a lot for listening. My voice is a bit terrible. I'm a little under the weather, but thanks for putting up with this. I hope you guys had fun watching it, even though it was just me talking and showing off stuff that you can't try out yet. This Wednesday Warzone. Sara, bye bye.